You're now witnessing the 22nd live coverage and watch along on the Indus Corner podcast. It's your host, the legend Ty Finney himself. Y'all know what the slogan is, no BS boxing. As usual, got my boxing nephew and co-host rocking with me, Chris G. What's good?
Glad to be here, man. Glad I'll get to live another day to talk this boxing.
Facts. Everybody tune in. We are covering Tefimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. This fight is in Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Bro, Taylor's way bigger than Teal, man.
I'm expecting a good fight. My prediction, it's tough. It's tough for me, man. But I think I'll go with Taylor. Taylor probably by decision.
I gotta rock with Teofimo.
All right. Yeah, no, I was just watching. Jaime Munguia versus Derek Chinkin on the zone. That was a good fight. But I had to switch over to this. What you see on your end?
Say that again.
What you see on your end?
Uh, I see the beginning of the first round.
Okay. So the first round already started for you.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Dang, man, Taylor looks huge.
Yeah. You're a little ahead of me then.
I think Teofimo should have a less of a harder time in this fight though
All
than Sandor Martin because I think Taylor's gonna be there more. He's gonna try to fight Lopez more.
right.
Bro, man, Taylor's huge, man.
Yeah, he's a big guy. But why? So why did they have security? Blocking these guys, man. At the face off and the way in.
I think it's because they were like really like talking to each other, like really really talking crap. Nice counter from Taylor. Taylor's attacking.
Anybody rocking with us? Drop some comments. We appreciate you. Yeah,
Dang,
definitely.
Taylor got smacked around. Oh my goodness, not Taylor, Lopez.
Uh, Ryan Hanley in the building said, "What's up, guys?" We shout out to Ryan Hanley, man. We appreciate you.
Oh, nice shot from Taylor.
Another comment. Chanel Jackson in the building. She said, "What's up, fellas? Salute to Ryan Hanley. Salute to Chanel Jackson. We appreciate you guys rocking with us." Hey, Ryan and
Taylor
Chanel, who you
already.
guys going for?
He's got to watch out. Teofimo can't be. Has got to always keep his. Yeah, nice counter from Taylor.
I see what you're saying now, man. He does look a lot bigger. He's like skinny tall, bro. And I think Tefimo's definitely got pressure on him, since he's fighting in his backyard. So, and, Joshua has to make a statement. He can't come to New York and just expect to win by decision. He's got to really take it to him.
Bro, Taylor is okay. Taylor won that round, but Taylor's definitely throwing punches in the clinch.
Yeah, he has some nice combinations he's thrown too.
I say Taylor definitely won that round.
Yeah. Ryan Haney says, "I think Taylor will win." Yeah, Ryan, I agree, man. I'm going for Taylor, but Chris going for
Uh,
Tefimo.
I'm going for Teofimo, but man, I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna still rock with Teofimo though.
Yeah, I see this rough too, man. I don't know his name, but I always see him.
Dang, Teofimo's talking crazy in that corner, man.
Yeah, that's what he do. Get his comments. So Ryan Haley says Lopez needs this window. Seems like he's lost some confidence. Facts. He questioned. He questioned himself after. The
Is
victory.
it? Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Nah, he just questioned himself after his victory over Sandy Martin when he said, "Do I still
I thought
got
he
it?"
won.
So,
I actually thought he won that fight barely, but I thought he won.
all right.
Let's see. Um, I is Taylor just really big for the weight class, or is Teofimo small for the weight class? I can't tell, man.
That's what I said, man. It's like Taylor, like he's like skinny tall, bro.
But man, Taylor's huge, man. Come on, Teo. Come on, Teo.
And if anybody tuned in, can y'all let me know if the fight between Jaime Munguia and Derevchenko is over yet? Because I was watching that, before I switched over to this, and it was a good fight while I was lasting. But I'm curious, if the fight's over and who won.
Careful, Lopez. He got the better of that, but he needs to be careful still. Man, I'm gonna say this. Teofimo is. I mean, I said it already a bunch of times, but man, Teofimo is a way smaller dude in there. Usually at the highest level and for title fights, you don't see this. You don't see this much of a size discrepancy. I don't think.
Like his nose, he's got like a cherry on his nose too.
A little bit on the side.
Yeah. Ryan
I think that
Haley.
was a good. That was a good close round.
All right. Let me get his comment. Ryan Haley says, I had to shut the zone fight off to tune in here. That was a banger, 2 rounds left when I shut it off. Okay, yeah, I was watching it too. But like I said, man, I switched over. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. Both guys had their moments.
What what what
Derevchenko had his moments.
what's it looking like right now for Munguia and Derevchenko, if anyone knows?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I mean, like Ryan, in your opinion, did you have to fight for Derevchenko or did you have to fight for Munguia?
Oh, it's already over.
I don't know, bro. Let me see. Looks like they're in around 11. All right. Ryan Hanley, he says, I had Jaime Munguia losing when I shut it off. Okay. All right. Like I said, yeah, it was a war, man. It was a war. I gave the first round to Derchenko. I gave the second round to Munguia. Then I gave the third round to Derchenko. But as far as the other ones, I'm not really sure.
Bro, Taylor is cheap for that, dude. That was very unsportsmanlike.
What did he do?
He hit Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo gets illegally kinda.
What was it,
And
like
then
back of the head?
I don't remember what it was, but basically the referee got mad at Taylor, and then Taylor tried to do glove touch or whatever for respect, and then he tried to hit Teofimo Lopez while doing that.
Gotcha. Okay, I see. I just seen it. Yeah, it just happened. I just seen it. Yeah. So he like kind of went through the ropes and he hit him while he was through the ropes.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like what Triple G did to David Lemieux. Remember, David Lemieux went down. Triple G hit him when he was like on one knee. But Triple G didn't do that intentionally though. But Taylor's a little more intentional.
Yeah.
And then they try to touch gloves. He robbed him.
Teofimo needs to stop throwing punches like that.
But he threw an uppercut and slipped. Yeah, Tefimo trying to come on strong. But he's not keeping up the pace though. Ooh, nice shot landed by Taylor. Clean shot. Uppercut thrown by Taylor.
Oh man, my stomach, bro. Oh my god, I didn't even complain. Ate a little too much before the live. We got any comments? Oh yeah, we do.
Nah, I don't have any new ones. Let's take this one off. And yeah, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Leonardo Payne server Tyner, taking the interview with me this week. If you guys haven't seen that interview, man, check that interview out. That was probably one of the funniest interviews I've done. Tyner he's definitely a character, man. Definitely a character, man. If you ain't seen that interview, check that interview out. Yeah, I would definitely want to give a shout out, everybody that subscribes to the channel, man. Who shout out to Joe D'Ambrosio, who shout out to Patrick Murphy, who shout out to Delal Powell, who shout out to Sugar Ray, all for subscribing to the channel. I'm up to 232 subs, so appreciate everybody, that subscribe. Rock with your boy. So Ryan Haney says the zone fight is over. It's going to the decision. All right, yeah, keep us posted, man. Let us know who wins.
Taylor fell, but it was just a push.
You in round 4?
Yes, round 4.
All right.
This guy's not letting. It's not. He's not. He's not letting them fight dirty. Taylor got caught with a good shot.
All right. Uh, these guys keep slipping and falling, man. So Ryan Haney says Jaime Munguia dropped him in the last round. So he probably edged it then for sure. Nice shots landed by Teal. Got the crowd on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Uppercut landed by Teal. Jab to the body by Teal.
Teofimo's doing some good boxing here.
Yeah, he is in this round. Now he trying to like
He's trying
he
to be.
trying to yeah, he trying to be a showman this round. But that can backfire, man. We seen that happen with Adrian Broner, man. Speaking of Adrian Broner, man, anybody in here see Adrian Broner's fight yesterday? Like he had some crazy, post.
Oh, Taylor's hurt a
comments,
little
man.
bit. Taylor's hurt a little bit. But Taylor got not Taylor. Lopez got caught there, but he slightly buzzed Taylor there.
All right. Yeah, he's good footwork too, Lopez.
Taylor looks good in this fight, man. He doesn't look like he didn't look. He doesn't. He definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he looked like he got a little bit hurt at the end of that round. Yeah, so Adrian Broner fought, last night in Miami.
Yeah, Taylor definitely felt that shot.
But they showed the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian Broner, he calling out some big names too, man. But he ain't ready for those big names. Man, I kind of felt bad for him, man. Like that was like a low budget promotion, man. Like I said, it looked like he was fighting in like a small church, or like or fighting in like a Salvation Army. So like Broner definitely downgraded.
Went from fighting people like Manny Pacquiao all the way down to, I guess, in a small venue.
So Ryan Haney says Jaime Munguia won. They gave him a unanimous decision. All right, appreciate that, man. Like I said, man, when you said they had a knockdown in the last round, I was figured they probably would have gave it to Munguia. So now Derchenko has lost what, five, but he's lost to all world class opposition, man.
So what was the scorecards for that fight?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey Ryan, if you know the scorecards, drop it in the comment section.
Oh, Teal got cut.
Yeah, so round 5 is just starting for me.
And Teal got caught clean.
Yeah, I see it. And he turned his back, and he was still rocking him.
Oh, Taylor just ate that, dude. He didn't even-
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, Taylor just ate that shot and just kept walking forward.
Facts. Facts. Like like Tefimo doing good, man. He's keeping his composure, but I hope he don't get back to that showboat and stuff though.
Yeah. Teal's got some whiskers. He got caught with big shots, man.
Let me get his comments. So Ryan Haney says each judge scored it in Hammy Munguia's favor
I
by
thought
1 or 2 rounds. Okay.
with any of the first three, could you have given it to Teal? Any
Yeah, Tefimo using his footwork, landing a clean shot on Taylor. Let me see something. So who you giving it to so far?
I have it for Taylor. I have it
All right.
three. But I think what one of those what one of those 3 rounds could have went to Teofimo.
All right.
So it could be 3-2 either way.
Okay. I'll put the
Taylor's
link in the
picking it up a
comment
little bit.
section. All right. Yeah, I dropped the link in the comment section. Anybody want to join? Yeah, we got to talk about this, because you and Ryan both told me around the same time about Cruz' next opponent. The guy. How you pronounce his name again?
Giovanni Cabrera.
Yeah, so yeah, you and Ryan both texted me that around the same time today. He said that he's fighting Cruz. So all right, so
I don't like that fight for Cabrera, man.
yeah, that's what Ryan said. The same thing. We know Cruz is a powerful guy.
I know Cabrera's good, but I don't think he should have taken a fight like that so soon, unless the money was good.
And he probably getting a nice payday. So yeah, Ryan says I give it to Taylor so far. All right.
Teofimo has some whiskers on him, man.
It's like Taylor got like a red eye, man.
Taylor boxed nicely the first half.
So Max Kellerman got it. He got a Lopez by 1 point on his scorecard. Nice jab to the body by Josh Taylor. Double jab by Josh Taylor.
Oh, low blow landed by Lopez. Taylor, fight stopped right now. Give Taylor a little break.
So he low blowed him. Ryan Haney says, I've seen him fight in Tacoma 6 times. I don't think that's a good idea to fight Cruz. Yeah, man. Like I was saying, man, he probably need to walk out with the
Stop
night
showboating
music.
Lopez. Stop showing Lopez. Lopez definitely earned that round back. So Lopez could be up by 1 round, maybe 2.
Nice shot to the body by Teal. So you think Cabrera's going to get knocked out early in that fight?
Who?
You said his name's Cabrera.
Cabrera. I don't think he's gonna get knocked out early. But probably I would say mid.
So I mean, that's not a so great undercard to have on Crawford and Spence.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see a better undercard than that. We'll see what the other undercards looking like. But yeah, that's one fight I definitely can't wait for. It's going to be a fish fry, man. Ryan Hanley says he's a good boxer, but don't think he can take Cruz's power. Yeah, Cruz is a pit bull, man. Yeah, I see Teal showboating again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you say he came on strong in that round.
Yeah. See, Lopez does better when somebody comes to him.
But when he fought Loma, like that second half, man, Loma just came on, start putting in that work. But Taylor's not staying busy like that though. Like I said, he's in New York. He's in Teal's backyard. So like when you fight in a fighter's backyard, man, you got to take it to him.
Lopez, stop! Don't showboat Lopez.
And that's what Tyler was telling me in the interview. Like when he goes to these fighters' hometowns, you
Taylor
can
is a bit stunned.
really.
Oh, Taylor just ate that. Not Taylor. Teofimo ate that.
Yeah, so like I said, man, he's got to really take it to him.
How's Teofimo ate that shot?
Jab to the body by Teo. Got Ruben Lopez in the building. Who shout out to Ruben Lopez? He said Lopez is up. I know you're going for Teo, man.
I am.
The name speaks for itself.
Yeah. Too bad it's not Teofimo Garcia.
Both guys trying to do some body work in this round. Big left foot thrown by Taylor, but he missed.
So, Teo, I don't know who's winning this round, but Teofimo's not doing a whole lot this round. But he definitely was the one that hurt Taylor. Oh, Taylor. Dude, literally Teofimo just like snapped him up the last like 10 seconds.
Yeah, big left foot thrown by Taylor, miss again.
Teofimo took one right on the chin, dude.
Yeah, definitely did. Ooh, big left foot. Big left foot landed clean by Taylor.
Lopez is definitely up at this point.
I say this is a better round for Taylor.
I don't know. I feel like Lopez was still in control the whole time.
Okay. But the round's not over for me yet, so I didn't see everything.
He
So
starts beating him up the last 10 seconds.
Ryan Haney says, I think Lopez won that round. Okay.
Oh, Taylor.
Like I said, man, he not fighting like he wanted though. Taylor. Right. So out of all the upcoming fights we got, which one you most excited for, Chris?
Probably Spence and actually Spence and Crawford, and then I like the fight with Naoya Inoue and Cool Boy
See,
Steph.
yeah. Yeah, everybody tuned in. I will be attending, Jerron Boots in his next fight, July 8th. He will be fighting Roman Villa, Atlantic City, New Jersey at the Bagata. Definitely excited to be in the building for that fight. This will be my third time seeing Boots fight live. Ruben Lopez says he's boxing better. Double jab by Taylor.
Oh my God, Lopez is showboating, dude. He needs to stop, bro. He's gonna get karma, dude. Get caught with something, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's feeling confident. Then he's probably feeling he's winning. He's doing all that.
No, he's doing good. He's doing good. He should be proud of himself. But his face is starting to get marked up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was saying to myself when he was in the corner. Like he was definitely marked up.
Teofimo can fight decently off the back foot. Oh! Oh!
Ryan Haney said, "That's what's up, man. That would be a good fight." Like I said, Roman Villa.
Hey. Bro, that was a big shot he landed on Taylor. The Teofimo won that round too.
Yeah. Yeah, you right. His face is getting more marked up.
I think it's more marked up than Taylor's, to be honest. Taylor's got some thick skin going there.
Yeah, he showboat bad.
I love it, but I just don't want him to get like karma later in the fight.
Yeah, number Darrell showboated in that plant fight and then got caught later on. Got caught bad, man.
Lopez was proud of that shot. Yo, Teofimo Lopez is back, man.
I know you're excited, man. You wanted him to win anyway.
I really did, dude. I was nervous, but definitely excited, bro.
Big shot thrown by Taylor, but Tefimo dodged him. Double jab by Taylor. Dang, Teo, like, he jumped and threw a punch and landed it.
That's like a punch. That's like a disrespectful punch, man.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a little bit of showboating there. It's like Zab Judah was doing with Mayweather. But yeah, Ryan, man, I'm happy. I'm happy to go see that fight, man. I think Boots will win by by stoppage. Ramon Villa, he's a good fighter, but he's too slow. He's too slow for Boots, in
I,
my
I
opinion.
I will be shocked if that fight went past 3 rounds, dude.
Yeah, but we don't know what Ramon's game plan is going to be. He might not come in there and trade with him right away. He might box smart, and then maybe you start trying to trade later on. So we'll just see how it plays out. Yeah, Tio jumped and threw like a straight left and caught him.
Yep. Taylor's hurt. Taylor's hurt. Taylor's hurt. Taylor's hurt.
Bad. Yeah, so we in the championship rounds.
Bro, Teofimo Lopez is just playing with him, dude.
But he needs this, to get his confidence back.
Taylor might be hurt a little bit again. Oh, Taylor's hurt.
Ruben Lopez, he says Tio is countering a fighter with pop. Taylor is suited for him.
Man, Taylor's just eating all them shots, dude.
Yeah, he's landing some clean. Tio's landing some clean shots. Big uppercut thrown by Tio, but he missed.
Bro, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, Tio's still doing showboating though.
Dude, Taylor was doing so good the first 3 rounds.
Mm. If Tio wins, what do you think's next for him?
Maybe unified division. Maybe fight Subriel Matias.
That's a bad fight for him, man. In my opinion, Matias.
I just think Matias is open to get hit by the type of counters that Tio throws.
But once he feel that power, man, I can't see him standing toe to toe with Matias.
I think he would have to have a game plan where he doesn't do that.
Facts. Ruben Lopez says, Haney. You think Haney will take that fight?
Well, with Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah.
Maybe. That would be a good fight. I think Teofimo could win that fight if he gets through these last 2 rounds.
Yeah, but then Haney said the only two fights that will make him stay around is Tank and Shakur. If he can't get those fights, then he's gonna move up.
That's fair.
He's saying Loma wants to rematch, but that's not gonna happen.
More than likely not. Taylor's picking it up a little bit this round.
I still felt Loma edged it, but I'm not mad with the decision.
Teofimo needs to pick it up, dude. He does not needlessly need to lose this round.
Like I said, everybody tuned in. Next week is Carlos Ocampo versus Tim Zoo. And then the following week, we got J Rock versus Carlos Adames. I think that fight's going to put J Rock in retirement, man.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Teofimo is going to lose this round just based on no activity.
Yeah, that's not something you need to do, for the championship rounds. You definitely don't want to give out, don't want to give any rounds away. I honestly feel bad for J Rock taking that fight, man. I take that back, man. He's not going to. I take that back, bro.
I might not even watch it, to be honest.
Man, J Rock better be planning some funeral arrangements, man. I probably will see him at the Boots fight though, because a lot of these fights that I be going to when I went to see Tank fight both times, and when I went to see Gary Russell fight, J Rock was in the building each time.
Mm-hmm. I kind of don't want to see J Rock get hurt again, man.
Facts.
I think Teofimo might have lost that round because he might have lost that round because he just didn't do much.
Okay. We'll see what how the last two play out. Ruben Lopez says, for your information, betting odds have Tio at minus 800 going into the last going. Okay. Into the final round.
All right,
so Taylor was the favorite, right?
Yeah, he was the pretty large favorite towards before the match started. He's so much smaller than him, dude.
He is, man.
Now Tio's picking it up a little bit.
Like an uppercut thrown by Taylor. Ruben Lopez says almost 3-1. Body shot thrown by Tio. Uppercut thrown by Taylor.
Tefimo Lopez is losing this round if he doesn't.
He was doing showing some good defense at the end of round 10.
Teofimo, come on, land those shots.
Yeah, definitely want to, send prayers the way, for Tank, man. I hope, Tank is keeping his head up. But, I feel bad. I feel bad that, he was on house arrest and he messed that up and, put himself behind bars. But, they say he'll be out the beginning of August. So I would like to see him fight, one more time, before the year's up.
Oh!
What you see?
Big uppercut.
So we got 2 rounds left.
Put a little extra sauce on it.
Yeah, it needs to be in the last 2 rounds, man. Both guys just need to let their hands go. Just let it all out for these next 2 rounds.
Have you seen the big uppercut yet?
Nah, not yet. Who threw it?
Lopez.
All right.
Bro, he caught him twice with that big uppercut. T-yo, T-yo, T-yo. If
Yeah, I stayed.
Even if Teofimo loses this round, there's no way Taylor wins.
Like I said, man, if you come into a guy's backyard, man, you gotta take it to him.
Mhm.
Ryan Haney says Taylor looked hurt at the end of that round.
Dude, Taylor definitely needs to throw as many punches as he can this round.
Asian Boxer News, aka Joseph Grubb, in the building. He says Taylor needs a KO. Yeah, so it looks like everybody's agreeing that Teal is winning this fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wrong in my prediction, man. I was going for Taylor, but I was going for Taylor by decision.
I was hoping Lopez by any way whatsoever.
Yeah, also July 8th, we got Stanionis versus, Virgil Ortiz,
Ortiz.
definitely looking forward to that. It was going to be in Arlington, but the fight got postponed 2 different times. And if it was Arlington, I was going to go to that fight, but they changed it to San Antonio, so that's about a good 5 hours away from Arlington. So I definitely was going to try to go to that, but like I said, I will be attending Boots fight next month. So, and matter of fact, I think Boots and Virgil Ortiz both fight on the same day. I think they both fight
Oh,
July
Taylor's
8th.
hurt! Taylor's hurt! Taylor's hurt! Taylor's hurt! My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The Tio is bruised up badly though. Ryan Haney says, "What's up with Wilder and Usyk? Are they trying to make a fight happen? I see them talking back and forth online." I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Chris, can you answer that?
Say that again.
He said, "What's up with Wilder and Usyk? Are they trying to make a fight happen? I see them talking back and forth online."
I don't think nothing's gonna happen with that.
Yeah, I don't either. But I did see Wilder saying, he's looking to get in there with Joshua at the end of the year. But
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think so either. But I saw some pictures of Andy Ruiz. Man, Andy Ruiz is looking light, bro. He's looking light. It looks like he's been training hard or something, right? Because he's light. Yeah, so that's yeah. I didn't even think of that, bro. So Virgil Ortiz is staying on this, and Boots and this Roman Villa both fight on July 8th. So I wonder which fight the fans gonna be tuned into, like the most.
For which fight again? Sorry, I missed that.
Boots Ennis and Roman
Oh,
Villa and
Ortiz and Stanionis.
Stanionis.
I feel like Ortiz and Stanionis will probably get more people just because what's his name? Virgil Ortiz
Both
has got a big following in Texas.
Pats. Uh, like I said, when I went to see him and Marius Hooker, man, he had a lot of fans show up, man. And like I said, both guys are from Texas, but Ortiz definitely had the crowd on his side.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, Taylor almost fell at it.
Yeah, dude, bro,
Got the crowd on their feet too.
Lopez could have stopped Taylor in this fight. I think he definitely had the opportunity to do it.
Ryan Haney said,
Lopez made it look easy, dude.
mm, yeah. Ryan Haney says, good win for Lopez. Yeah, he throwing bombs at the end of this on that 12th round. 4-punch combination, he was throwing bombs. Joseph Wilt
Bro,
said,
he's a two weight world champion, dude. Unless the judges do something atrocious.
yeah,
That was like a 8-4-9-5, not 9-9-5, 8-4-9-3 type of fight.
mm, yeah. So Joseph Wilt says 116, 112 for Lopez. So we got Jaime Munguia that won a unanimous decision over Derchenko. So Derchenko's lost to pretty much all the top guys he's faced, but like I said, a lot of people felt he beat Triple G.
He's made some good paydays, and he's done a good job, Dervinchenko.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't really got a lot of fights under his belt, but yeah,
He
yeah,
turned pro
Lopez,
really. I think he turned pro at 30, I believe. Dervinchenko.
yeah, 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 but Lopez, you right, man. Lopez landed some bombs in around 12, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, Taylor got hurt like 4 or 5 times in that fight. Lopez, I don't think Lopez ever got hurt. He just got a little frustrated, bro. But I saw Lopez got hit with clean shots, man, clean
Mm,
shots, and he reacted well to them. Didn't a lot of them didn't even phase him.
yeah, yeah. Taylor's definitely hurt at the end of that round.
So whoever has money on Lopez is really happy.
Fats.
Then Lopez was like a minus, not minus, plus like 180, plus 200, I think, underdog.
Yeah, he was an underdog of this fight for sure. But he showed up. He did what he had to do in his backyard. So, congrats to him. We'll see.
I'm so happy for Lopez, man.
We'll see what happens. What he says. Who he wants. I thought Broner called out somebody, but Broner's not ready for no top dogs at 140, man.
Bro, how's Taylor gonna let him get away with showboating like that, dude?
Yeah, Broner not gonna change, man. Ruben
Yeah, bro.
Lopez says 240. I'm not sure what he's referring to.
Are you talking to me?
Ruben Lopez, he just says 240. I'm not sure what he's saying.
I think he's talking about the odds.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. That's what he said. That's Gabriel Ruiz in the building. Who shout out to my guy Gabriel Ruiz. He says Lopez was challenged for a bit, but T.O. poured away and looked like he was looking to stop it by the 12th. Yeah, he came on strong in that 12th round. Was landing some bombs.
I wish Teofimo did that like in round 10, 11.
Mm.
And he maybe could have gotten the stoppage on Taylor.
Mm.
But this is a fantastic win, bro. Teofimo Lopez is back, dude. He's 25, dude. He's not even in his prime. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish Teofimo Lopez didn't get into his feelings against what's his name? Cambosos.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Cambosis got a fight coming up too. Who was the opponent? Did you see that announcement?
Yeah, I did see that announcement. He has a promotional deal with Top Rank.
Yeah. Who's the opponent?
I don't remember actually.
Uh,
Someone that's decent, I think.
I gotta look it up. I had it on my phone saved. Yeah, so we got a lot of fights coming up, man.
Teofimo Lopez talked crazy and he backed it up.
Facts.
They had it 117, 111.
Right. Yeah, he's fighting a guy named Huge, and that's gonna be Saturday, July 22nd.
Dude,
Uh,
dude,
Ruben Lupus said that's the odds. Ryan Haney said he's fighting someone named Huge. Yeah, yeah, that's who he's fighting. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, he's fighting a guy
Teofimo
named Huge.
Teofimo will give like Regis Prograis and some other guys problems, I think.
Yeah, Prograis got a fight coming up. So everybody's pretty busy. Looks like everybody's pretty busy. So let's
I guess fighting once a year is busy, right? You're not gonna see
and,
Regis Prograis till December, dude, after his fight, dude. Or you're not gonna
mm,
see him until next year.
I think
He's like
Prograis is that
kinda
dude, bro.
active. He's kinda active. Not that active, but kinda. Wow. He landed 40% of his punches, dude. That's awesome. For power.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So who you got next week for Carlos Ocampo and Tim Tszyu? Like I said, that
Tim
that
Tszyu Tim Tszyu ends it in like 6, dude.
that fight with him and Fundora, Carlos Ocampo and Fundora, man, that was they get even though Fundora won, man, them scorecards they were just like a wide margin, man. Like that was a close fight, for Carlos Ocampo, but I don't know what the judges seen in that fight.
Yeah, I know. Wait,
Uh,
what? Two judges had it 115, 113, bro. What 5 rounds could you give Taylor?
and it's been some bad judging, bad refereeing lately, man.
I don't see how you could have had it 7-5. At best 8-4.
Ruben Lopez says he's like to see Haney and Teal. And Ryan Haney says I was expecting Taylor to do better. Ruben Lopez says the first 3 rounds and 10 and 11.
Oh, bro, Teofimo's salty right now.
What's he saying?
He's getting mad at Taylor's team.
Why?
I forgot what it was. Something about a belt.
Joseph Wilt says only 3 or 4 resident can't see 5. What's he referring to, Chris?
Say that again.
He says Joseph says only 3 or 4 resident can't see 5.
First three. Oh yeah, yeah. I agree with that. He's talking about how many rounds Josh won.
Okay, all right.
Uh,
Yeah,
I was just hearing what Teofimo was saying to Josh. But yeah, so uh, da, 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 uh, Joseph is saying that he doesn't see how he won 5 rounds.
Okay, all right, got you. Yeah, man. Everybody tuned in, man. Please check out that interview with Tyler, man. Like I said, that was one of the funniest interviews I ever done. And Tyler, man, like I watched it on the playback, man. Like Tyler's hilarious, man. He had me cracking up. Yeah, his story definitely needs to be heard, man.
I know, dude. He's fought so many big names.
Yeah, it's for Canelo, Lamont Peterson, Jesse Vargas, Adrian Ganadas, Batayev. Yeah, he's definitely been in there with a lot of guys, sparred so many guys. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Mayweather, Tank Davis. Like the list goes on and on. Like the names that I asked him about him sparring was just some of the names he's mentioned. He sparred a ton of names. Ryan Haney says I'll watch it tomorrow. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Let me know what you think.
Mr. Ryan.
Man, I definitely got to see Richardson Hitchens versus Montana Love. Like I said, that's going to be on the undercard of Alicia Baumgartner's fight next month. But I've been calling for that fight for a long time, man. Richard Hitchison and Montana Love. I think Hitchens will edge it, but that's the fight that I've been wanting to see.
I think Love is actually a decent underdog in that fight.
Mm.
Also, overall, this fight was first 3 rounds was mostly Taylor, except for one of them you could have given to Teofimo, and then pretty much the rest of the fight was all Teofimo. And the only reason why you could have given maybe one round across the rest of the fight was because Teofimo took off.
Mm.
So I wish he had picked it up like that he did in the 12th, but in the 10th or 11th, and then he probably could have gotten the stoppage.
Mm.
But it's a good win no matter what. So he's back.
Because
He's
Taylor got his first loss. So
to me that proves that the Cambosos Lopez fight was a fluke. That definitely was a fluke.
what you mean?
That's what I mean is like 9 out of 10 times Teofimo Lopez would have beaten Cambosos if he didn't get into his emotions.
Yeah, he can't. Like I said, man, he came out swinging for the fences in that fight. Like
he took everything personally from what Cambosos was saying, dude. And because that Teofimo that I just saw fight Josh Taylor, bro, would have easily beaten Cambosos, dude.
Yeah, he came out swinging for the fences, bro.
Dude,
And it backfired on him.
he fought like a numbskull, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he still dropped Cambosis in like the 9th round, I believe.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
yeah. It was a close fight, but I thought Cambosos definitely won the fight. But I would say if the version of Teofimo Lopez that fought Lomachenko or Josh Taylor, because I rate Lomachenko and Josh Taylor way higher than Cambosos. Cambosos is like a C+ fighter, not like I don't know. He easily lost like almost every round against Devin Haney, twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, man, we definitely got some good boxing coming up. Let me run through these comments. Ryan Haney says maybe it will be a Royal Rumble again. Laughing out loud. Yeah, facts, man. John Park in the building. Who shout out to John Park? Never seen you in here before, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do that, man. Appreciate you. He says this defeat will be damaging for Taylor. What the hell has happened to the guy who beat Ramirez and Prograis? You got some points there. Ryan Haney says George Cambosis is too cocky.
A little bit, a little bit, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. But if I'm not mistaken, Tefimo and Cambosis fight got pushed back like twice or something.
2 or 3 times, maybe even 3 times. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
and then Teofimo. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. So the fact that the fight was pushed back a couple of times, that probably just made those guys impatient and built up more animosity and everything. So that's why like Teal just came out swinging, man. It just
I actually. Oh, sorry, my bad.
That's just me. That's just my opinion, man. I think the fact that it was pushed back, man, they just made them ready, more pumped up. But yeah, it just like I said, it just backfired for on
I thought honestly the reason why was because they pushed it back so many times. Teofimo was barely able to make 135. He already said he had a hard time making 135 for the Lomachenko fight, and he's like, all right, this Cambosos fight might be the last fight, and then they just kept pushing it back, pushing it back. I think they pushed it back a year and a half later, if I'm not
Mm.
mistaken. And so you age during that time. It's not like you stop aging, and so you start growing out in that frame. So if he had if a year and a half ago, if he had a hard time making the weight, of course he's going to even have a harder time making the weight a year and a half later. And so I think he was really weight drained when he fought Cambosos as well, because they already said they were planning to move up to 140 for a minute.
All right. Mm.
It's next comment, I guess. John.
All right. John Part says Taylor Styles suited Lopez to a T.
I agree with that because
Yeah.
he went after Tio. So Tio does better when someone comes after him. When he
Yeah.
has to chase you around, when you're like a when you're a pure boxer on the back foot, I think Lopez has a hard time with those type of fighters.
John Part says thumbs up. Appreciate it, man. Ryan Haney says, wasn't that the fight Lopez was sick?
He said he was sick. Okay, here's the thing: is like yeah, let's just whether he was sick or not. He already said a year and a half, 2 years ago, that he had a hard time making 135, and said he won't be at this weight class for much longer.
Right.
Before he fought Cambosos, he said that when he was making the weight for Lomachenko, he's not going to be at this weight class much longer. And he said he had a hard time making the weight for Lomachenko fight. If he had done the Cambosos fight right off the bat, I don't think he would have lost the fight. But all that, like you said, the animosity was building up and stuff, and the fight kept pushing back, and so every day that goes by, the harder he's gonna have a harder time making the weight for every day that goes by.
Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely this was a good win, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Did he call out anybody or anything like that?
I'm not entirely sure. I paused it so we can talk to boxing.
All right. Gabriel Reed says the way he was describing Tank's punches was hilarious.
Wait, who?
I don't know what he's referring to. He said the way he was describing Tank's punches were hilarious. Maybe he's talking about Tio talking about Tank or something.
Oh no, I think he's talking about Tyner.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. If y'all ain't seen that, man. If y'all ain't seen that interview, man, check out what Tyner was saying about Tank. Yeah, I had people messaging me. It was like, "Hey, man, that guy's a character." Yeah, like the stuff he was saying about Tank, man, was like crazy hilarious, man. Ryan Haney says, "I don't think he called out anyone after." Okay, all right.
I think the out of the other champions, so who is Rolly? What's his name? Rolly, Regis, and Subriel Matias. And I think probably the hardest fight would probably Regis Prograis, and the easiest would be obviously Rolly Romero, dude. In fact, I'd rather somebody else take that title away from him.
Romero was saved by Tony Weeks, and he was dropped by a 70-year-old man.
Bro.
Yeah, and Tony Weeks came out and said he stopped the fight due to Barroso's age. But here's the thing: he was still clear to fight. He was winning the fight, and he wasn't getting hurt or anything. And Tony Weeks just stopped it. So to me, saying he was concerned about his age, to me that was BS.
That was 100% BS. Oh, by the way, your thing's kind of cutting in and out, like the internet and stuff. It's kind of like
it is. Yeah.
I think that was it was total BS. Not one. It's funny. Barroso actually landed a couple punches on Rolly, and then Rolly missed all his punches, and then freaking Tony Weeks felt the need to stop the fight when no punches were landed on Barroso, but 2 punches were landed on what's his name? On his Rolly, on Rolly. No, two punches landed on Rolly, and nothing landed on Barroso. And then he jumped in and stopped the fight.
Yeah, Yes, man.
That was I felt so bad for Barroso. He's on his last few fights or whatever, and to do him dirty like that, man. Somebody needs to bless him with a payday, man.
Yeah, he should be thrown right back in there.
He needs
But
to get 7 figures right now, man. Somebody needs
facts,
to put up that purse for him because that ain't right, dude. Somebody needs to compensate for that bullshit. I mean BS.
facts. Like the guy is real old, and just to get that opportunity taken away from him, getting that payday taken away from him, that was messed up, man.
How's Tony? How could Tony Weeks, be happy with himself doing that to somebody who's trying to make a living, man? That's like that's like equivalent to getting somebody fired, dude. Like, man, that's that's
Yeah,
that's
and
not right, man.
somebody brought up a post, and it said like if you Google Tony Weeks, it didn't even say that his title was a referee. It said his title was an actor, and I guess they're referring because he played in the Creed 3 movie.
Oh,
Yeah, they said if you Google it, it didn't even say he's a referee. It said he's an
the
actor.
actor.
Yeah. And then remember the picture I seen you with him holding the money.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Oh, Ryan Hanley's got a funny comment next.
yeah. He says, Rolly is a character. He makes me laugh at some of the stuff he says. Fats, man.
Yeah, he's a kid. He's funny, but man, I can't blame him for what happened. But it's like, at least Rolly can admit that he was getting he felt those shots. He said Barroso hits harder than Tank, bro.
Mhm. Yeah, I saw that, yo. And
Uh,
he was dropped. He
he
was
was
dropped
he
early.
definitely he was
He,
dropped early, dude, and he was catching shots. He was blocking the punches with his face, dude.
yeah.
Man, he was losing every single round of that fight, dude.
And that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing for Rolly. So that tells you he ain't gonna hold on to that title long.
Nah, bro, dude, they're gonna keep him away from everybody, dude. There's no way he holds on, dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna, dude. They're gonna put someone who they're gonna think is not good. They're still gonna be outclassing Rolly.
Yeah, but he's having him and Ryan are having words. They've been trading words, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But they've been trading some words though. And
Barroso won more rounds than Tank against Rolly.
yeah. And speaking of Ryan Garcia, man, him and Oscar De La Hoya have been going back and forth lately.
You know what I think
And De
about
La
that,
Hoya is cold, man. De La Hoya is cold. He
bro?
said something like,
Bro,
it's 2 months later, it's months later, and you're still complaining or something like that. But you left this guy, man. This was like one of your best fighters, and you didn't show up for the guy. I'm disgusted with De La Hoya, man.
to be fair, that was really messed up what De La Hoya did, but also Ryan complained. Dude, he's like, oh no. I mean, that's the dude who feeds him, bro. That's the dude that pays him millions of dollars he really doesn't deserve. So it's like I'm not gonna say not deserved, but it's like actually all boxers are really overpaid. But he's biting the hand that feeds him. I don't know how to. There's a saying, bro. Like this dude's biting the hand that gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 million a fight. And
Mhm.
so he's really gonna be. I would never. If someone was giving me millions of dollars, dude, I would not be trying to. I wouldn't be bickering and fighting with him. Um, but to be fair to Ryan, that was messed up. De La Hoya did that. That was a lame excuse that he pulled out of his bum.
Yeah.
Uh,
He said he was getting threats and stuff, but still, but yeah, he
there's
said, but
security, bro. There's security.
yeah, but he said something like Ryan should have never signed a contract or something like that. But at the same time, Ryan was hungry for the fight. He was desperate for the fight, and De La Hoya is still his like promoter and advisor. So, but
To, to,
De La Hoya wanted Ryan to take the fight anyway.
so well, here's the thing. I don't think. Well, if you're gonna be smartly managing Ryan, that was a bad fight to take, especially with everything against him. with
Pats.
with the with the with the clause against him. But sometimes it's hard to turn out that kind of money because he got like a big guarantee, and then he got all that pay per view on top of that. And he was the one who really made most of those pay per view buys, if we're gonna be honest.
Facts.
So and so and so. It was something he couldn't turn down, and the money was right, dude. Everything was right. It's just the if you were gonna manage him correctly to get him where you want to be, definitely that's not a fight. If you forgot about money, that was a fight he shouldn't have. He definitely should not have taken.
Facts, facts, man.
If it was
Uh,
at 140, then I would say he should then 100% take it.
yeah. So like going, the weight, going down the weight. What was it 136? He went down to.
Yeah, at first it was supposed to be at 138, dude, and they kept lowering it and lowering it. And they put add another rule, then they added another rule, then they added another rule. I'm
So
like,
like,
dang. I'm like, dude, one person's playing with cheat codes and the other one isn't.
man. So like to take a catch weight going in there against a guy like Tank Davis, man, like who's got like Mike Tyson power, man. That was like a bad move. He went down
Very.
twice, man.
Okay, to credit to Ryan, he took everyone say he didn't have a chin, dude. He took one right on the nose, bro, right on the money, dude. He got up.
Yeah,
So credit to Ryan, dude. He has a good chin. Ryan has a good chin. He might not have good ribs though.
yeah. They Tank put the barbecue sauce on them
On his
ribs, man.
ribs.
Yeah, they put barbecue sauce, man. Grill them ribs, man, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think he quit. I don't. I think he logically didn't get up. I would say
Yeah, I mean, like
it would make no
he
sense
looked
for him
at
to
the
get up.
rough. He looked at the rough, and like soon as the rough counted to 10, he got up. So I'm like, I think he could have got up, but
He knew what was
he would have
coming.
got finished, man. He would have got
But
finished if he got back up.
he would another punch right on that same spot, dude. He'll be rolling on the floor.
Yep, facts.
So
So let me get this next comment. He says, "What do you guys think is next for Ryan Garcia?"
take a tune up 140. Barroso.
Yeah. Mm,
Fight Barroso, give him a good payday, and then fight Rolly.
mm. Yeah, but like I say, he's with Derek James. Derek James to me is one of the best trainers. He got Spence, got Charlo, got Frank Martin. All these guys had impressive victories in their last fight. So he's got one of the best trainers, and of course Derek James is Anthony Joshua's trainer. Anthony Joshua just got a win over Jermaine Franklin. So going with Derek James is one hell of a move. So I'm sure Derek James is keeping him intelligent, and I just want to see what happens next, man, Ryan. But I don't know, man. But we'll see what happens. Uh, Ryan Hanley says his ribs were hurt in sparring before the fight, and I think he could have continued, but he would have been in trouble fast. Yeah, that's what he just said. Uh, Ruben Lopez, man, I got what you sent, man. I appreciate you if you're still in here.
Yeah, I think Ryan should take a tune up at 140 for his next fight. That'd be the best move.
Yeah.
He's gonna probably get a cool $1 million for it, so I don't think he should be complaining.
Yeah, facts. Like I said, man, next week is Carlos Ocampo and Tim Tszyu, and then the week after, it's J Rock versus Carlos Adames. So we got plenty of fights to look forward to, for June and for July, man. July's gonna be one hell of a month, man. Like I said, we got Boots, Ramon Villa, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis, Stephen Fortin, and Nui, Crawford, and Spence. So July's gonna be like fireworks, man, the whole month.
Dude, that July's always fire, dude.
Facts, man. Yeah.
Oh, my guy Adam Konatsky is gonna be fighting. What in June 2020, June 20 something or whatever Saturdays in June in the 20s. I'm excited for to see. I hope Adam Konatsky gets a win, bro. That's my guy.
Yeah, he's lost 3 straight, so he's definitely got to get a win, man.
Yeah, if he doesn't win this, then I think it's time to hang it up. And if he does get a win, I think he should still take it easy without competition going up, and then see where he can go from there. But for the meantime, he can still put on entertaining fights because his style is really fun to watch.
Yeah, hopefully he just worked on his defense, man, because he had absolutely no defense when he fought, Hellenius, man, like none.
He's never had defense in his entire career.
And that and those fights against Hellenius were bad, bro. Like bad,
Yeah.
bad.
The second one, even worse, dude.
Facts,
Bro, all he did was take punches, dude. At least in the
facts.
first one, bro, I know it was sooner. They ended sooner, but at least he was competitive in that fight. Dude just
Mhm.
had a broken eye for the whole fight. The second
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Let me get this comment. Ron Handy says, "I hope Adam gets the win. He's not the same since he had a kid. Not as focused." Yeah.
And the other thing is that he seems like he doesn't train. He doesn't train between fights. That's what it looks like when I watch his Instagram and stuff. It's like he only trains right when there's a fight. Right when he has camp, that's the only time he trains. And if you see his endurance lately, he lasts two. He has good endurance for 2 3 rounds, and then the rest he can barely do anything. And previously he was able to keep the output high, but suddenly in his last couple fights he couldn't keep the output as high. I think he's just training
Yeah.
by a camp by camp basis. And he does absolutely nothing in between fights.
Yeah, that's what I don't know if it was Joe Goosen or Eddie Reynoso, but one of them was saying that about Ryan Garcia. They said that Ryan Garcia just like to train on his own terms, and he just like to be out in the press and be out doing interviews and stuff like that. So they're saying Ryan Garcia wasn't really a workhorse either, but we all know that. We see his Instagram videos, him just punching the speed bag, stuff like that, showing how fast he is, but that's
He,
all we really see.
but at least I think Ryan still semi consistently trains even when he's not in camp. And Adam Kovnatsky, I don't think he trains at all. I mean he has his own businesses and stuff. He has his own real estate gig going on and stuff.
Oh,
But I mean I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but it just from what he posts and what he does and stuff like that, it looks like he doesn't train at all between fights.
yeah.
And doesn't watch and doesn't watch his diet and stuff like that. Like if you're gonna be a boxer, I mean, you don't have to look pretty. Your body doesn't have to look pretty or nothing. But if he had trained semi consistently and trained off camp,
Mm,
he probably would have won his last fight.
yeah.
And but yeah, ever since he had a kid, I guess he's had a harder time focusing on training and stuff like that. And he needs to train outside of the camp. He needs to train in camp and outside the camp. So he's like very prepared for when camp starts, and so he can throw 100 like 500 punches around for 6 7 rounds instead of just two.
Yeah. But he still had one of an awesome KO over Jared Washington, man. Like
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know what
funny.
I don't know what Washington was doing, man. Hey, somebody on Facebook said it was like Fat Joe knocking out Suge Knight. I was rolling when I heard that, man.
Dude, have you seen that fight? Have you seen Kovnatsky take out Gerald Washington, dude? That fight was hilarious, dude. Just Gerald
Man,
Washington was just standing there taking the punches.
facts, man. He wasn't using. I didn't get it, man. He wasn't using his reach, his height. He was just standing there and just getting rocked. Yo.
Dude,
It was crazy, man. And
dude,
then,
yeah.
hey, Harvey Dot was the referee, and Harvey Dot was like, "Man, you got to show me something. I'm gonna stop it." Of course, he
Dude,
kept getting caught, and he stopped it, man.
he took like 8 right hands in a row for no reason.
That was bad, man. He's like those bobbleheads you keep in your car, man. Let me get these comments. Ruben Lopez, he says, "I'll be rocking with your." I guess he's trying to say be rocking with the show. Appreciate you, Ruben Lopez, man. Appreciate you. Salute to you for that, man. Uh, Scotty 70 in the building, man. When we got Scotty, he says Kalnaki being set up to be fed to Worley. I think,
You know
man,
what?
that's a bad fight if that happens, man.
You know what, dude? That actually makes sense. Like I don't even have to research that. That you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense since I think Kovnatsky signed with the Zone. I don't know if he signed with Matchroom, but he's fighting outside the PBC for the first time, and so I think Al Heyman dropped him,
Hmm.
and or either dropped him or whatever. They had a parting of ways, however that might be. But yeah, Kovnatsky's probably gonna get a couple tune-ups, a couple decent little paydays, and then I guess be fed to their best prospect at Matchroom. And
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be and I hope Kovnatsky gets the upset win. That would be fantastic for me.
Man, I don't want to see him and Warley, man. I hope I don't see that, man. Uh, so let me skip one. Ruben Lopez says looking forward to the monster fight, in Louis. And then you say, what time is that fight gonna start, man? Like first thing in the morning?
Probably like 6 in the morning, bro.
Shoot, man, I gotta get up early for that. Then is that gonna be on a Saturday?
That's gonna be on a Tuesday, bro.
It's gonna be on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Shoot, I gotta work, man, so I might miss that.
I ain't missing it, dude. I ain't
Yeah,
missing it.
y'all gonna have to keep me posted on that. It's on a Tuesday, man. I gotta work, man, so I can't
I
catch
can't
y'all.
miss. I actually wanted to go to Japan and watch it, dude, but nobody wanted to come with.
You said for real?
Yeah, dude. I was just like, yo. I asked my parents. I was like, hey, you want to go to Japan to watch a fight? They're like, nope.
Yeah. What's the guy's name that Brendan Taylor, is that the guy's name that has the podcast? Brendan Taylor, is that his name?
Oh,
Um,
are you talking about True School Sports?
yeah,
Yeah.
he
I think he's going to the fight. Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I think I seen him saying something like that, and he was saying he was trying to. I
I'm
think
pretty
he was trying to get an interview with a lawyer. He said that's real hard to do. Yeah, but
likely, very likely, because you have to have you have to have a translator.
yeah, I seen him talking about all that stuff. But salute to him, for trying for sure. I'm getting this comment. Ryan Hanley said he needs to be like Plant. He's always training in the gym. Hey, and speaking of Plant, he mentioned he's got another big fight coming up. I have no idea who it is. Anybody got any thoughts on that? I mean,
I think it might be Demetrius Andrade, to be honest. I haven't heard.
uh,
I have no confirmation. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. I'm like, he said it's a big fight. So besides Benavidez, besides Canelo, who else is there at 168? That's a quote unquote big fight. And
uh,
so I really think it has to be Demetrius Andrade.
and
If it's not them, then it has to be someone in the top eight, I guess. So top 10, I guess. But I can't think of anybody at the top of my head right now. But yeah, I think I would favor Plant against Demetrius Andrade, to be honest, if that fight was to happen.
yeah, that makes sense. And Andre did fight, on Showtime, against Amon Nicholson. So he is fighting. He is fighting on Showtime Network. So I can see that happening. And of course, the video he posted on, his IG with him knocking all the guys out. So that can
Oh
make
yeah,
sense. But and then we got Jamal Charlo, but I don't know about that.
yeah. I don't
But,
think I think, but I'll probably be cheering for Plant if that fight happens. They both
and
have
then,
similar styles. They both get tired the second half.
mm, yeah, and then of course David Morrell. But those are the only names I could think of.
Well, Benavidez is, if he can't get the Canelo fight, they're saying he's gonna be fighting Morel,
Mm. But yeah,
which
I hope.
I think Morel's a more dangerous fight for Benavidez than Canelo, to be honest.
Mm.
David Morel is not to be messed with, man. But they've been kind of protecting him a little bit. But if the fight happens with Benavidez and Morel, obviously probably Benavidez is going to be the favorite. But Morel has more reach than Benavidez, so that's the first time somebody outreached Benavidez. So we got to see.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of fights under his belt. I mean, I don't know much about his amateur background.
I think he's got a big amateur background. I'm pretty sure he's got
Okay,
a big one. I'm pretty sure.
okay. Yeah, so I'm hoping, but I'm rocking with you, man. I'm hoping that it's Demetrius Andrade, but we haven't seen Andrade really say anything. Like I said, the only thing I seen him post was the video, him mocking Baby Boy. But yeah, I would definitely be looking forward to that fight, and I gotta go with Andrade, man. That's just me.
I know, I know, I know.
All right, let me get to the next one. Scotty70 says no amount of conditioning can help Kalnaki's chin. That's gone forever. Guys taking a lot of punishment. Fats.
Okay, fair enough. But I will say, he held up pretty good his last fight. But if his conditioning was good, he definitely could have won his last fight. He held up pretty good. You could tell he was hurt a little bit in that fight, but he held up pretty good. And if his conditioning was on point, he probably would have won that fight fairly easily.
Mm. All right. Good assessment. Ryan Hanley says, "Who fights you on the Tuesday?" That's the same thing I was saying, but
I think I don't know how the culture is over there, but maybe Tuesday is like when everybody has off or something.
yeah, it's Japan, so
So
yeah, it's different over there.
maybe that's their like work day or something that they can take off or something.
Yeah, I definitely miss that. Yeah, Tuesday morning, man, I can't do that, man. I'll be at work. Uh,
Fight's probably the main event's probably not gonna start till like 7 or 8.
okay. Yeah, you gonna have to keep me posted on that, man.
Yeah, I'll message you round per round.
Appreciate that. Ryan Hanley, he would take Andre easy, I think. Yeah, all right. So here's the thing. I'm a huge fan of Andre, but
I don't know
like
why.
he doesn't he looks like he tires in fights. He looks uncomfortable in fights. So, but I'm just rooting for him. I think he just needs that one moment to prove that he can take on the top guy. And if he's victorious, man, I'll be happy for him.
Bro,
Even if it's just one guy he beats, I'll be happy for him.
he's turned down like 70 million fights, dude.
Facts. Facts.
He's
Facts.
had every opportunity to prove himself, dude. Him fighting Yanabek would have proved himself.
Yeah, dude. Just so many different reasons, man. Money reasons. Like he felt he deserved bigger paydays. But the thing is, man, he turned down big paydays years ago. Years
And
ago.
he's well. Here's the thing: is that it's like once he start making that matchroom money, fighting easy fights, dude. It's like he's like, why would I take a harder fight for the same money?
Facts. Facts.
So that makes it harder to negotiate with these boxers, and it's harder for fights to make happen because they're so used to getting championship level money for not being a champion or not fighting good competition. So that's actually a bad thing. I mean, I'm not saying pay them good. I'm not saying don't pay them, but I would say don't pay them where then they refuse to fight at all for millions of dollars. They had to make even more millions of dollars. So I would say if you're gonna be, I think people should be paid based on the competition. If you're fighting if you have a title and you're fighting a guy that you know you're gonna easily beat, then what 500,000, 600,000, because if you get 1.52 million and some other champion comes around and that's what they offer 1.52 million, like why would I fight you when I can fight this easy dude for the same money? So that's
Facts.
that, and that's what's going on, and that's why I think Android's turning down these fights because he's like, all right, man, you're offering me 180K when I can make 1.5 million fighting somebody easier.
Facts. And if I was a fighter, man, I'd be doing the same thing, man. If I can choose to fight a Floyd Mayweather, for $1 million, or I could choose to fight like a Gabe Rosado or somebody like that, I'm going with Gabe Rosado.
Yeah, for the
Feel
same
me?
money, dude, even if it was like a million versus 750,000, I would take the 750,000 for the easier fight.
Yeah, I know if I go in there with Floyd Mayweather, he's gonna kick my ass. If I fight
Yeah.
Gabe Rosado, I could probably give him a good fight. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, just an example. So uh Ruben Lopez, he says, "Peace, my brothers. Until the next one, stay safe, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I got what you sent, man. So I appreciate you."
Gracias, señor Lopez.
Yeah, man. Anything else? Anything else, Chris? You want to throw out like before we close it out, man?
I would say I don't. I have a hard time thinking Andrade has any chance beating any Benavides, Plant. I think he could. If anybody he could win, it would be probably Plant. But I would say that he has close to zero against Benavides. I think he's got close to zero to Morel, and I think he's got maybe like a 20% chance of beating Canelo.
Man, I think the Plant fight is the best one because
That's
even
the
though
one.
Plant got the best knockout over Darrell that we seen, but I still just don't think he got popped like that. So I would just hope that it would be Andrew and Plant next, and I think that would be a good fight. So we'll just see because Kated Plant never came out and said who it was. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's
Yeah,
Andrew.
Benavides came out and said he didn't feel any punches from Caleb Plant. He said he hardly felt them.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He stutter fisted.
Dude, I think that whole fight with him and Benavides, there was like Caleb Plant maybe landed 2 or 3 clean punches the entire time.
Yeah, but you said you didn't like with the Kenny Bayless was doing
Oh
in the
my
fight.
god, dude, Kenny Bayless, dude. Dude, if I could throw a tomato at him, I would have.
Yeah. So we got Kenny Bayless taking heat this year. We got Tony Weeks taking heat this year.
I think
So
honestly, dude, not Tony Weeks, Kenny Bayless was ready to stop the action when they weren't even holding. When Benavidez started landing 3, 4, 5 punch combos, Kenny Bayless was ready to separate it, dude.
yeah. But that Tony Weeks one, man,
uh,
that's one I
bro,
can't.
how can Tony Weeks go? How can he sleep with that, dude? How you just ruined somebody's boxing career, dude?
Facts, man. Facts. Yeah, and then the referee that didn't see the punch. Remember when Johnny Rice threw the big threw the big punch and opened up the cut
That
on the guy's eye, and the ref didn't see it at first.
that might have been an innocent mistake by the ref. I actually don't fault him.
Okay.
At first, I thought he was doing it on purpose, and then when he had a change of mind, which
He
technically he didn't have to because there was replay is optional at that time, and
okay.
so or whatever at that location, and so he decided to watch the replay and then give the credit
Yeah.
where credit was due.
So he made the right move.
Yeah, so he made
But
the right move in the end. So good on him. That means I have I have probable I mean I would say it's more likely that it was an honest mistake on his part.
yeah, that's understandable. Like I said, he reviewed the footage and made the right call and got us straight. But yeah, Tony Weeks, man, that was bad, bro.
That
That was
was
bad. Yeah.
absolutely atrocious.
And Scotty70 says, peace out, fellas. Appreciate having you in, man. Appreciate having you in. Uh have a good one. Gabriel Ruiz, he says the only fight I'd be interested in Plant being is against Billy Joe Saunders.
I think Plant easily beats Saunders at this point.
Yeah. So
I,
what's Saunders doing though?
gaining weight and doing nothing, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just hoping that it's injuries, man.
He's in the silk sheets.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I had the pleasure of seeing Andre fight this year. So, and like I said, I'll be back in the building seeing Boots. This would be my third time seeing Boots fight. So, third time seeing him fight, and I think my second time being in the building with him, just with him being there. So yeah, I've been in the building with Boots a whole bunch of times now. So, uh, yeah, man. So that's all I said. That's all I got, man. And I got to give a huge shout out to G5, man. You know, he called me. You know, one day we had a long conversation. So huge shout out to my guy G5, man.
I really hope he can come on here more often. Or
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Like, 'cause, G5 wanted the best. You know, basically how it got me started. So,
and he's the reason why I know what I know.
uh,
And you too.
yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, both of us, got our knowledge of stuff from G5, man. So salute to G5, man, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add, man? If not, we close it out, bro.
Let's close it out. I'm
Yeah,
getting
it's
sleepy.
getting late, man. It's 1 a.m, man. So appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. Everybody in the comment section. Started off a little slow, but it got busy. So yeah, we appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. And like I said, man, we got some good fights coming up this month. Like I said, I will be in the building for Boots and Vermont via next month. So yeah, we'll close this one out, man. You know, the live coverage episode, 22. So we've been going strong with the live coverages, man. So yeah, you guys just witnessed, the 22nd live coverage on the Indus Corner podcast with your boy, the legend Chris G, man. We out. We'll see y'all again soon.
Peace.
Peace.